to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello everyone, the heavens opened earlier and the rain shows no inclination to stop. We're looking forward to the game anyway. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to finding out who will be in the final in this fight for promotion. It's Bradford City, and they take on Bolton Wanderers.
There's a lot of pressure coming into this. It's huge in terms of development for both clubs, financially and in terms of player recruitment. So it's important that they stick to their game plans, players they have done for much of the season, and don't make any silly mistakes.
This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, it's a 5-4-1, a back five, 4 midfield players sat in front of them. So the wide midfielders will need to be very mobile if they're going to give support to their front player. I have to say, it looks very cautious.
And here's the starting lineup for Bolton Wanderers.
Well, they should be hard to break down because they're set up to defend in numbers. But it's important they don't leave the front too isolated. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult to counter-attack.
And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. Cyrus Christie. John McAtee. Johnston. Owen Toll. Johnston. On to Sheehan. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, the ball lost here.
Not sure what went through his mind there.
And he's made headway. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, the manager is entitled to feel confident based on previous history.
Yeah, they'll be looking to add to their impressive record in these games, that's for sure.
Sibley. And Pennington has it. Max Power. Baldwin. Pennington. And giving it away. Danger building. Max Power. Now a decent position. Sibley, well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. And suddenly on the front foot. Now, who can he play it to? John McAtee. And he read it well. Lee Evans. Now with Sibley. The room to roam on the wing. Take it away. Could be threatening. Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here. It's a perfect challenge. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Blackett-Taylor trying to open them up. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Max Power. Could be threatening. The attack showed promise.
Yeah, he makes those interceptions so well.
Baldwin. Pennington. Baldwin. Challenge sending the ball over the touchline. McAtee. Very effective pass. Oh, might be. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Oh, danger here. On to McAtee. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Maybe dangerous here. On to Sheehan. Josh Sheehan. And Christie on the ball. John McAtee. On to Sheehan. Is it going to be? It could be up for grabs. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
No doubt he'll feel hard done by there, because that first save was brilliant. Very unlucky.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Kenny. It's a neat move. Now with Sheehan. Johnston. Sheehan. Johnston. On to Sheehan. Cyrus Christie. Pass and move, pass and move. Their opponents really struggling to get a look in. Trying his luck. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Johnston. McAtee. Josh Sheehan. And Christie on the ball. McAtee. Well, they're almost inviting them to come at them.
They have to play higher up the pitch.
Sibley. Toure. Baldwin. And Pennington has it. Louis Sibley. And he saw the situation developing. Incisive ball. Just needs to stay calm. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Toure. It's with Lee Evans. Max Power. Right. And he read it well. Could be dangerous. Josh Sheehan. Toure. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And a disappointing end to that. Corey Blackett-Taylor. And take it away. Cyrus Christie. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession.
Yeah, they're toying with them at the moment.
Johnston. On to Blackett-Taylor. Toll. Cyrus Christie. Now with Sheehan. And Christie on the ball. Well, it's such an eye-catching series of passes. And he's made headway. Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Max Power. Right. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Right now. Nicely cut out. Through on goal. McAtee. And Christie on the ball. That's a good-looking ball. Fancies it. Can they stop it going in. That is that for the first half here. So the referee's whistle, and into the second act of the drama. Oh, misplaced.
That was a poor bit of play.
Well, allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that. Johnston. Owen Toll. Now with McAtee. Cyrus Christie. Sheehan. Johnston. On to McAtee. Intelligent ball. Josh Sheehan. Promising possession, this. On to Sheehan. Well, a fascinating piece of transfer business has gone through. I can tell you that Memphis Depay has completed his move to Villa Park, Stuart.
Yeah, and at that price, it seems like very good business, doesn't it? Looking forward to seeing his debut, and hopefully he can hit the ground running.
A real opening now. And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save.
Right now. It's with Lee Evans. Sibley. It's with Lee Evans. And crossed in there. And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Conway. Now with McAtee. Kyle Dempsey. Oh, that's splendid play.
Well, the crowd are certainly not happy. Their team is being totally outplayed here. They're just being passed around far too easily.
Kyle Dempsey. Sibley. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Oh, it looked really promising for them.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Can he deliver? Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger. And into the last 30 minutes now. Oh, moving it nicely. Toure. Oh, good idea. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
And a free kick here. Real chance. Louis Sibley. Interesting pass. No let up here. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Max Power. This looks interesting. It's with Lee Evans. Oh, this looks useful. Oh, the threat level is still high. Decent position. Could be dangerous. It's with Lee Evans. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. And a good take under duress there. Toure. Superb effort to keep it in. Into the final 20 minutes. Baldwin. Max Power. Toure. Played into the centre. Well, a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. John McAtee. And Christie on the ball. And Kenny. Showing good situational awareness. And out of play for a Bolton throw-in. Toll. John McAtee. And striking it. And just narrowly wide in the end. Sibley. Toure. Baldwin. And conceding the throw-in. Max Power. It's with Lee Evans. Humphreys. Max Power. Humphreys. Well, let's see if something comes of this. He read the situation defensively and did his job. John McAtee. Kenny. A real opening now. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Kyle Dempsey. Will it happen for them? Did well to win the ball back. Toure. It's with Lee Evans. Ibu Toure. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Cyrus Christie. On to Dempsey. And Christie on the ball. And giving it away. John McAtee. On to Dempsey. Conway. Dempsey. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you. Louis Sibley. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. Evans. Louis Sibley. Max Power. It's with Lee Evans. Stephen Humphreys. Distributing it well. Oh, moving it nicely. Opportunity here. There's the referee's whistle, and it is official now. The visitors are on their way to the final.
Well, those celebrations will be going on for a long time now, because they know just how good they've been over the two legs. They'll certainly fancy their chances in the final if they play like that.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, he was brilliant today. He looked so assured on the ball. He worked hard defensively and he inspired those around him. It was a top-class display.
Hi, just a couple of questions for you. Thank you so much for your time.